lovelies. Welcome if you're new here, and welcome back if you aren't. If you aren't new here, then it's been a while, and I definitely miss talking to you guys, but I have had some pretty big life changes. First of which is that I moved! I now live in San Francisco, which is pretty exciting, and most exciting of all, or maybe not of all, but very exciting, is that I have a new space. And so if you remember, I did a little book nook transformation of our spare closet of our apartment in Austin, and that was kind of a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, but the closets were really big, so that was the space I had. But I'm really excited. The new space I have for my reading writing area has windows, first of all, so that's really exciting. What a luxury. And also it has a little space for a writing desk. So today I want to kind of get all of it set up with everything I need to write and have a cozy little space to both read and get inspired and also have some deep writing sessions. So if you like to read, write, any of it, like cozy interior design, yeah, happy to have you here, and let's get started. The thing is that this is just so ugly, and I don't really know what to do about it because it really stands out, but then it's nice to have the white because it kind of blends in when you go up. But I need to figure out something to do. I think maybe just put like stuffed animals and blankets there. Is now clear except for the big items, and there's also, it's not completely clear in here, but I think this is a good blank slate to work with. I potentially might get new curtains, but that's definitely not on this video item. These are blackout curtains that just came with the apartment, and blackout curtains are so expensive, so they'll have to do for now. I do have this cart here. I need to figure out what I want to do with the floor-ish area under the hanging chair. I didn't bring the fairy lights from the last book nook because I thought maybe I'd want a more grown-up aesthetic in this place, but honestly it's kind of overrated, and obviously I went with the hanging chair. So I'm gonna decide what I want to do for cozy lighting. That's definitely a big one, but the next big item is to go to the other room where I have a lot of my notebooks and pens and pencils and start carting that into here. So I need to also decide whether I need to put my filming equipment in here, because mostly I film reading, writing stuff, and so it's pretty much going to be in here. We have a lot of storage space in our main office, but I also kind of like the idea of having my 9 to 5 area separated from my creative juices flowing area. So I think I might bring the filming stuff in here, in which case I need to think of some sort of storage solution for this area. Here, I'll show you what I'm looking at. Basically, there's this area which I started by putting my pens in there. But I need to think about where I want to put. I have this little tray, but I'm not sure that that's going to be the final solution. I'm now dealing with this bottom drawer, which I reserve for notebooks. And the problem is, well, one, like I'm sure many other people out there, I hope, at least I say that to my boyfriend, I have way too many notebooks. And I have some like aren't even open yet. So they can't all go in this drawer. It probably needs to be, you know, primary notebooks I use for drafting and sketching out ideas. But there's also like sentimental things, like this was one of the early drafts of The Power of Shadows, and then yeah, here was another early draft. You can see was 98,900 at that point. Oh, so I don't really know where these go. And then that brings me to the other dilemma that I have, which is I have so much wall decor between the things that were in the book nook and then the things that were hanging above my desk. I just have like a ton of stuff. And so I don't know whether I want to put it in this space so that I have cute like backgrounds for filming, or whether I want to put it above my desk in the little nook I have for my office area, which I'll show here, because it is more the vibe of my reading and writing personality inside of myself rather than my corporate grind. But I don't know if it's gonna fit here, so that's another thing gotta keep in mind as we're doing this. I got this drawer and this mostly sorted. The thing that we're dealing with now is that I have a lot of decor in the other room and I don't know if it'll all fit here or where it would go. So that I think is the next step. But as an intermediate, what I might do is start bringing in books to fill the cart. Please don't comment on it. But I'm trying to decide on whether I have these like whiteboard and then this set of 3, and I'm trying to decide whether it would be better to go on this wall, which is facing the rest of the room, or it could go on this wall, which might be better honestly. And then we have the dilemma of my little area where I keep the little thumbtacks. They're not in there now, but I feel like looks cute here, but my mug's already there. Wow, decisions. I have used these for some real art in my house before. It's the like command strips for pictures, and so I'm just gonna try these and see if they work. Estimation, I'm gonna call it good enough. I'm so deeply indecisive. I feel like it'll look really crowded if I try and put art there, because I think this is where I will put my camera a lot of the time that I'm writing, and so it might look just a bit too crowded to have both the hammock and the art. So I might just put it over my normal desk and call it a day. I can always move it. This is a little clock my boyfriend got me that has little book quotes to tell the time, but right now it's dead, so it has this cute little quote. Done for now. I definitely have more things I could do and art pieces that I think would be nice to hang, but I'm not completely sold on where they should go yet. And so yeah, definitely open to taking suggestions. I'm trying to be a little bit more minimalist, as if I could ever be minimalist, but make sure that everything has space around it and it's not like kind of jam-packed, so it's just easy and the focus is on the activities of reading and writing themselves rather than kind of the crowding of the space in general. So I hope I accomplished it. I think I did. I'm really happy with where it is now, and definitely work in progress for sure. So please comment if you have any ideas, or if you think there's any space that's a little empty, or any thoughts on what else I should do. And as always, thank you so much for watching and spending this time with me, and I will see you in the next one.